What's up, guys? It's your favorite customs here,
All of his co-workers
playing
What could
the
it mean?
Stanley
Stanley
Parable.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, just in part 2, yeah. No, that voice crack though. I like start out with a shout out for Mr. Hula 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 Hula. Yeah, that was random, but you know, Mr. Hula 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 deserves a shout out, cause yeah. So, you know, today I'm feeling nice, so I thought I'd listen
When
to
Stanley came to a
this
set
guy.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, the door on the left. This is the door on the left. Great. I'll do whatever he says.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright, we're going to the boss's office, skipping the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase,
Yeah.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Set up. Alright, we're in. Can I close this? Executive bathroom. Cool. Yeah. Alright. Guess we go in here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Yep, no humans
Shocked,
here.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
This one.
guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Oh, I'm gonna
and
kill
so the
that
boss
boss.
had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
2845.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley
Whoa.
happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
This is the newly opened passageway. Do I really have to go down here? It's scary. Oh. Wow. Loading. I just love it when it loads, you know. Loading is amazing. Loading. Doing what he says, you know, it's pretty easy.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I feel
It was
peculiar.
a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, guess not. Ooh, this is
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Well, I'm supposed to walk through those doors, but I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna go escape next, right after I do keep doing what he says.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, yes.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
How do I get on the desk? It's possible to get on the desk. Forgot how though. Someone showed me how to get on this freaking desk and ew.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many
get up.
individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I want to go on desks. So, which way am I going? Oh, what? This way. Okay, 427. There's 427. Let's watch it. Is it gonna be my desk? It's probably just gonna be my empty desk. Yep. Thought so. Alright.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't
Nope,
be
someone
true.
got fired.
Had
Wow.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He
No,
refused
never.
to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable.
Ooh, this one looks
Wasn't
nice.
it? Was it even possible?
No, of
Had he
course not.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes. That's what's true and that's what's...
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad
Oh, God.
or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I got this. I won't let you down. Uh-oh, big red button. Oh, you can't press it. Okay, guess not. No, no big red button. You know, everyone loves big red button, but, you know, mine controls idle. Waiting input. Here we
And when
go.
at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay, I guess I gotta, like, turn it off or something. There we go, I turned it off. I've beaten the game. I think that's what the achievement's for, beat the game. I'm not sure. Did it, whatever, I did exactly what he said, so. What?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won.
Yeah.
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I have no idea.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Nope.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Whoa.
Perhaps
Oh,
his
no.
goal had not been to understand, but to let
Ooh,
go.
trees. I like trees.
No
The
longer would
sky.
anyone tell him
There's a
where to go,
bird.
what to do.
No, it's
or
Superman,
how to
actually.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh, wow.
Stanley's upon his skin. The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And Stanley was happy.
There we go. Beat the game. Stanley was happy. Couldn't have thought it any better. Stanley was happy. And now as we load, the end is never. Oh. Yes. The phone again.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness
Oh,
Foundation.
we already did
We are
this one.
confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Yep.
Can you verify that this is correct?
Of course not.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Alright, someone said to restart right after I get that exact call, so I'm going to restart. Oh, can't begin the game. I gotta like skip this again. Alright. boxes. Yep. They said there would be boxes.
All of his
and
co-workers were gone.
boxes.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Boxes.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Boxes for everyone. Lots and lots of boxes. Hungry, hungry hippos. Oh yeah. Now let's do whatever.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the
Yeah, of
correct way
course
to the
not.
meeting room, and Stanley...
What the? What?
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
What?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
He said something different, didn't he? Whoa. Okay. That's cool.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh yeah. So I was thinking of going
truly
across.
a room worth admiring, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm gonna go this way. I have never
Stanley was
gone
so
this
bad
way.
at
I
following
think.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So this way, I guess. Did we go this way? I'm not sure.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really. I'm
You
not.
can jump off that
I
way.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that
I
the
don't wanna
story
jump.
has been about
I wanna see
nothing
what's
but
there
you
first.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's waiting? Who's she? Ooh, scary door.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
It was possible.
Let me double check.
See, I just ruined this guy's
Definitely
day.
here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Oh, you just
You're not
noticed.
Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh, wow, thanks.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh, yay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? Practice. Okay. What do I practice?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Ew.
Do you make more than 8? Less?
No.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ooh.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a
danger
choice
everywhere.
you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
I'd like that
We just
story.
need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
So are we just gonna go all the way back? Sounds fun. What? Not that door. So, through this nice
Almost
lounge.
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When
Alright.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Go eat some chicken, narrator.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh. Better go back. Oh, everything looks alright. Nope.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want
What's
to
the
get
answer?
over.
What do I do? What do I do?
There's a red
What do
door
I-
over there.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
What the? Turn off. Shut off the game. Wow. What's going on?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yeah.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so...
Yeah.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, you know, I gotta do it. You know.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Let's
That
keep
means
going
choosing
right door.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Of course not.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly.
What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
Okay, one more time.
responsibly
I'm gonna go
and
right, and
always
then if it
putting
doesn't
the
work, I'm
story
gonna go
first.
left.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's the last time.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go left door no matter
Behave
what.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Guess we're gonna have to do this.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Can't open the broom closet, can't. Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I
office.
have to do exactly what he says now, I guess. Is it green?
Stepping inside his manager's
Oh, I can't
office,
even go back.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh, this place
Shocked,
sucks.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115, what? How do I... Night...
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me,
How am I
did you?
supposed to...
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine. You're not going to do it.
I
But you
guess
know
I
what?
can't.
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you
I
to
tried,
suddenly
though.
decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this
Tried typing
one
it.
single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you
Oh,
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
hey, it's
He
Stanley.
entered the door on his left.
What?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I
Yay!
need you to walk through the door.
The end.
Are you listening to
Thank
me?
you for playing the Stanley Parable.
Is everything all right?
Yeah,
Stanley, this is
credits.
important. The story needs you. It needs you
Written
to
and
make a
designed
decision.
by
It cannot
Davey
exist
Redden
without you. Do you
and
understand?
William Burr.
Whatever choice you make is just fine.
Narrated
We're both
by
correct. We
Kevin
cannot be wrong
Brighton.
here. We can work together.
Additional
I'll
level
accept whatever you
design
do. I
Colin
simply need
Eddings
you to take
and
that step
Jack
forward,
Parsons.
please.
Programming
Choose.
Jesus. I don't
Do
know.
something.
There was an accent.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
Stanley
Story.
character skin. Funny.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice
This
is
game was
correct.
made
I
by
need the
Galactic
best.
Cafe.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Some great words from the narrator, and that's about it. I'll see you next time on the Stanley Parable. Please like, subscribe, comment, everything. Bye.